Hello Skillinators, welcome on board. Welcome to Skill Revolution. Together, we will redefine the way people upskill themselves. SkillX is an online skill and training recommender that helps you understand the skilling needs for each job and help you plan out your career path. You can find more information on our landing page at skillexploration.com, link in the description below. And also please do follow our social media at the bottom and also do join our Discord server. You can sign up to our product or log into our product using the sign up button on the top right of the screen. You're now at the login/sign up page. So now, hey, if you're already a Skillinator, you can enter your email address and the password that you have used to register your account, or you can just click on the text below and sign up, and you'll see a sign up screen where you could enter your details. So enter your full name, email address, and password. Now that you have signed up, you will now enter our onboarding system. All the details that you enter in the onboarding system, some of them we use it for our demographics purpose, and some of them we use it for our recommender system. So first step on our onboarding system, please tell us if you are a working professional or a student. In my case, I will choose a working professional. In the next step, enter the year of graduation. So even if you are still yet to graduate, you can enter the expected year of graduation as well over here. So in my case, I graduated in the year 2018, so I'm going to give 2018 as my graduation year. And then these two information, like we'll ask for your state and your city, which we generally ask for our demographic research purpose, and also to give you more custom tailored courses, maybe some offline courses or some internship opportunities around the region where you are from. So that's the reason why we do ask for state and city. Now here comes the main part of our onboarding process. Here you need to enter at least 5 skills, or the more the merrier, that you can associate yourself with. So let's say in my case, I can add Python, I can add, let's say I can add SQL, I can add, let's say that I want to add machine learning. Now, earlier on Python and SQL, you might have seen that you got the skill suggestion. If you don't get a skill suggestion and you still want to add it, there is this feature saying add, in which case you can manually add it onto your profile. Machine learning, let me also add NLP, natural language processing. Let me also add, let's say statistics. Yeah, let me also add, say, data visualization, just for the fun of it. Okay. Now, we know that at some points, it's really hard to say, hey, what skills do I have? What skills can I enter over here? Or can this be a skill that I can use for a job? Now, if you're not sure about the skills, we've got your back. You can click over here, and you can enter topics that you know pretty well. It could be topics from your college, it could be some subjects that you studied in your school, or it could also be some topics from your favorite hobby, for example. So in my case, I could add, say, for example, microcontrollers, or maybe integrated circuits. Or let me also add something else, like let's say I'm also really good at photography. Or I know that I'm also really good at, say for example, let's say social media influencing. And also let's say I'm really good in thermodynamics. So you can add any topics that you are confident about. It could be from your school, it could be from your college, or it could be some hobby that you do on the side. Now, based on these topics that you have typed, we have a bunch of our AI tool got your back, and it will say, hey, here are some skills that matches the topics at the best. So for example, since I chose integrated circuits, so that's a skill by itself. Photography is a skill by itself, but hey, why not you try journalism, since you know photography pretty well? Or since you are good in social media, like you could do like social media marketing. And also like just like since you know thermodynamics, maybe you also maybe know electromechanics because of what you have searched above. So based on this, you could select 5 skills. Now for our algorithm to be right, you need to select at least 5 skills. The more the skills you add, the better will be our predictions and recommendations. Now once you have entered your skill, you could now click on next. And here's in the final step, we ask for a job title. Now, if you're sure about that, hey, this is the job, or if you're a working professional, this is the job that I'm doing, or if you're a student and this is the job that I would like to do, you can enter it over here. So in my case, say I used to be a data scientist, so I can call myself as a data scientist. But hey, if you're not sure about like, hey, I don't know what job I could enter with my profile, don't worry about it. We still got your back. Our AI tool, our AI engine actually will also like look into the skills that you have entered in your previous step, and hey, based on the skills that you have given, maybe you could be a database designer or a data scientist. So in my case, I've already said, hey, I'm a data scientist, so that's great. And now after this, you can click on save, and that's where the onboarding ends. Okay, so now that we are done with my onboarding, where I have mentioned the skills that I have and the job that I am doing, or that I would, if I'm a student, the job that I would love to do, as the job that I would love to do. Based on all these requirements, our AI engine has put together for me a skill tree. So let me welcome you to my skill tree. But first, as soon as you enter like the skill tree, you'll be welcomed by this little pop-up over here, which is our skill tree guide. It explains like what each of these components are and what each actions that you can do on the skill tree. Now, let me put this guy away for now. You can definitely access the skill tree at any point you wish by clicking on the I button at the lower left of the screen. So let me put this guy away. So now here you see my skill tree. Now I mentioned data scientist, so which means like here are my skills around what I need. Now all these purple islands are occupations or jobs, and all the blue nodes over here are skills that corresponds to each of these jobs. Now the connectors show which job and which skills are connected together. Now if you hover over a job or a skill, you'll have that particular skill or the job connectors being highlighted, just to have a clearer visualization. Now our AI engine, while putting together this skill tree, has assembled it in such a way that if 2 nodes appear close to each other, that means they are more similar to one another. And if the farther the nodes are, the less similar they are. The farther like 2 skills are, the less similar the skills are. However, for our own viewing comfort, we could also move around all these skills. So just for my own viewing comfort, let me take this guy away, and yeah, let me put all these skills around here. So now I can see, like, hey, there are like skills that are common between, say, an intelligent systems designer or a knowledge engineer, for example. Now here, if a skill shares two common job, then you could use this as your leverage to go from one job to another. But hey, first let's say that I want to learn about let's say, okay, hey, I've seen this business process modeling. I'm actually curious. I want to learn, actually this is one skill that I want to add on to my my CV. Then all you need to do is just double click on the skill node, and voila, you'll see all the courses, in this case all Udemy courses, but there will be more. Stay tuned, we are adding more edtech platforms on the way. You will see all the, say for example, we have double clicked on business process modeling, so you'll see all the courses that corresponds to business process modeling. So let's say that, hey, this course looks interesting, like the business process modeling for business analysts. So you'll see the course, who's providing it, what's the description of the course, and what's the price of the course in Indian rupees. So yeah, the BPMN 2.0 sounds really interesting, and if you click on it, you will be directly sent to the course over here. This is actually a really good course on business process modeling. So yeah, or you could, like, say if I want to learn something else, then you could also like double click on it and you would see the corresponding courses that comes around it. So say for example, analyze business requirements. So here there are some courses that I can see around, say, business analysis fundamentals, business analysis developing requirements, for example. Hey, these two courses look really interesting. So this is our skill tree, and there are also other occupations and other skills that you can explore. But okay, if you're not really happy with the skills and the jobs that you see, saying, hey, okay, I know that I can be a data scientist, but you know, deep down in my heart, I would really love to be, say, a marketing analyst. So just for that reason, we've given you this navigation button up on top. You go over here and I can say, I want to become a marketing analyst. So let me search for marketing analyst over here. Let me search for, let's say, anything around marketing. Let's say, okay, like say, let me be a marketing assistant. I want to be a marketing assistant. So here, this is the skill tree around a marketing assistant. Or let's say I want to be a photographer, not a marketing assistant, but a photographer. I added photography on the skills that I wanted to have. So this is like the skills around photographer, or it could be a photography teacher, or a picture editor, or a camera operator, or a video operator. And what are the skills that I need to learn to be a good video operator, or a photographer, or any other job. But okay, if I've explored a lot, but I still want to go back to my home, like where my skills and the skills that I already have. So if you want to go back to that, you can click on this refresh button over here, and it'll automatically take me back to the first skill tree that I saw. And at any point in time, if you would like to change, edit your profile, if you want to add more skills, or if you want to remove your skill, or if you want to change your preferred job title, you can definitely do it by clicking on edit profile. Or if you want to log out of the system, you can log out. And also you've got some navigation buttons on the lower left. With that being said, I wish you a very happy skilling. Please let us know what you feel about our product. If you have any criticism, any comments, or if you want to see something else that you would love to see, if you have something else that you would love to see on our product, please send us all these things either with our social media handle, or you could send us by email at feedback skill-ex.in. I'll put the email address at the description below and the address for our product and our landing page at the description below. Thanks for your time, and viva la skill evolution, and happy skilling.